Hello, everyone. I'm here to just talk to you about a way that you can make 2017 a great year for you. And it's a way that you can actually make money in your professional life, in your business, in your clinic, where you can actually do a couple of things at once that I think are fabulous. You can leverage other people's time. You can leverage the money that other people are spending on organic food. And finally, you can actually promote a great vision, and that is bringing a platform and a hub here to Australia where people can actually access organic food, fresh organic food at or close to supermarket costs. I think it's going to be a vetted platform, only organic food, it's truth on label, and people can be shop with confidence. It's going to bring to Australia true consumer discretionary platform, but also true competition where we can get fair prices. It's going to be a fair marketplace. And that's something you can promote in your clinic just by telling people about an app. And I think I've been contemplating about this a holiday away, and we're too busy. Our lives are just not in balance. And I wanted to tell everyone, including you, all my colleagues and friends, and anyone who I thought was in business or a professional or had the inclination to do something like this, about this great opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. We have already 2,000 advocates here in Australia trying to move this platform forward. $6 million already been put into this. We've got a massive consignment center, logistical center. We've got the marketing guru. We've got David Numchung, who's already brought us a lot of great companies here to Australia, albeit some of them be multi-level marketing, may not be the most popular idea to a lot of people, but the product here is great, the price is great, the viability is great, the retention is great. We have a great idea going forward, and I think we need to seize this. It is the sort of thing that we do want to promote. We do want to see be successful here in Australia, and that's what makes it a great opportunity. By being in your clinic, in your professional life, by just sharing a link with 10 people, just looking at who's going to come to see you over the day, and just sending them a link, which then comes up on their phone and allows them to download an app, which is a hub, which represents the hub, the consignment center, where they can just place their order for their shopping for the week. And people spend about $20,000 a year on fresh fruit and vegetables, but also on cosmetics, on supplements, on tablets, on household cleaning products, on personal care products, and on dry goods. Easily $20,000. So you're tapping into a massive market where if you have 300 people that get to know about this, they're spending over $6 million. So you're tapping into this leverage of other people's money that they're spending. You're tapping into the time, because if you just tell 10 people about this, which you can do in one day, but if you did that over a year, then they would tell other people, because it's like Aldi. It's like this new thing. People want to share this great idea. They're excited about it anyway, because the prices are almost the same as supermarkets. Now you can get organic for the same cost. It is exciting. People do have an inclination just how bad chemicals are. The chemicals in our foods are now in concentrations that are about 1,000 times stronger than our own hormones. I mean, what does that tell you? If you need more information than that, well, you can find it in the links below. You can watch Catalyst and Our Chemical Lives, and it proves beyond a shadow of a doubt now that going organic is the way to go if you can. What's stopped us so far? Well, the cost. It's too expensive. A lot of people, the price point just prices them out of the market if they have a big family. Now, if we get the prices close to supermarket prices, it's becoming a no-brainer. What else stopping us? Well, we can't go around. We can't get to those Saturday morning fresh food markets, which we all heard about. We've heard that the prices are close to supermarkets. We can't get there before 8 o'clock, and everything's already sold out. And we just haven't got the ability to get, even if we get our food, what about all our cleaning products? What about our shampoos? What about our toothpaste? What about everything? Well, what about if we could just order it on one platform, and we knew we could trust it? The company had no vested interest in any product than the ideal that it's got to be organic, it's got to be truth on label organic. And not only organic, it's no point in just being chemical free. It's actually got to be something therapeutic about it when we're talking about products. Of course, we're talking about food. We love our growers to be biodynamic. We're talking about products. We love them to be therapeutic and actually have real agents in them that are going to do something to clean our teeth, not just be chemical free. So is water. Water is chemical free. So what about a platform that represents all of these products on one hub? It's on the phone. Now you've recommended 10 people. Now, through Duplicity, they've told 640 people. Now, before you think, that's just, not possible. Yeah. One person tells 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. So one person can tell 64, 10 can tell 640. But what, of course, what if one person told 50? Because the app is actually going to market to each person that every time they shop, they get a $10 voucher if they just flick an email to the next person. They get an email, they download the app, they check it out. Now they tell another person. So one person could easily go viral and tell 1,000. So I think this is actually an underestimation of how quickly we can share this information once it gets to market. And of course, you need to be in early for this to happen. There's only 30 million people in Australia. So once we hit all the people, that's it. The game's up. That's why we can't have a supermarket on every corner, and that's why you do need to register for this idea. And in a minute, I'll show you how you can get the cost of registration to be close to zero. But firstly, let's finish the story. You've now told 640 people. Well, they've done consumer research on this, and they found that 60% of people are willing to go organic. They are willing to go green, and they are willing to do what's good for them if the price is about the same, which we hope it will be. If not, it will be actually maybe even cheaper. But I can't guarantee this. We're hoping at the moment the app hasn't launched, so we don't know for sure. But what we can see is that in other fair market exchanges, we do see the prices in, for example, the early morning fresh food markets, that the prices are getting close to supermarkets. So now you have 300 people. Now what the company says is if anyone finds out about this app because of the words you've spoken, because of some act you've made, they are going to track these people down back to you because of the digital imprint that's in the software, in the app sharing, the way that the app shares itself. They'll know that these 320 people found out about it, and they found out about it because of you. And therefore, all of these 320 people are shopping at your virtual online supermarket. All of these things we've just talked about: health food store, tablets, vitamins, cosmetics, cleaning products, fresh fruit and vegetables by the end of this year, organic wines halfway through 2017. Once all of these products come on, you've got $20,000 worth of products per person. You've got 300 people shopping. 6.5%, the company says, they'll pay you. Not of the retail price, and it's not every single product. This is an average, okay? If someone says, for example, if someone spends $400, the average price back to you is about $26. So if you have 300 people shopping at your supermarket, you have now a passive income of $5,000 in that month. But guess what? It doesn't end at that month. Forever, as they keep on shopping over the next 10 years, you're going to make this residually. So you've now created a residual income by just telling 10 people about this product over the next 12 months. And you could do that in one day. Imagine how many people you could tell in a year. And imagine how many people you could have shopping at your supermarket by the end of this year. If not, imagine by the end of next year, if those 300 people go on and tell another 5 people each in the next year, you could have 1,500 people shopping at your supermarket. And suddenly, instead of making $5,000 a month, you could be making $20,000 a month. The upside is massive here. But I think you and I, most of us, don't need a massive upside to see that this, just in the everyday process of our job, just by opening our mouth and actually promoting an excellent cause, we could create passive income where we could create more balance in our life. That's what really, made me want to make this message and connect to you and tell you about this. I just think our lives are just overstimulated and totally out of balance with how busy a business actually makes you. And I wanted to share this idea with you. I'm hoping that you can benefit. But let's truth be told, I'm hoping that we can create multiple chains of supermarkets. I want to be my own supermarket. You could be your supermarket. We could have hundreds of supermarkets around Australia. We could create this massive upswell of organic demand here in Australia. We're not just meeting the demand that's out there already, but we're creating new demand. And that would make me very happy. That would inspire and motivate me to lose sleep, to get up early in the morning, and to do something that isn't just commercial, but something that I really believe in because it resonates with me. Too many of my patients are suffering. They're either in hospital. I've got a young kid who's just lucky to see next Christmas. He's just sick. And you think, how do kids get sick? The chemicals everywhere, they are causing us. This is not just being a little bit of a panic, and this is not just being obsessed about things. This is real. We're on a good mission here to help Australia. But I needed you to know you can make money in your clinic promoting a food app. Now, if you don't want to promote a food app, you can go out and actually promote people to promote a food app. You don't have to be, you could either be your own supermarket or you could be a supermarket planter. David Numchung's known for promoting multi-level market companies in Australia, but don't forget he's also known for making them a household name. This will be the next Uber of healthy food delivered to your door, and the next eBay of the way we get organic produce into our house. Don't underestimate this just because he's behind it. I mean, he has made himself a household name. And I don't think that the gremlins of multi-level marketing are anywhere to be found in this opportunity. You know, the lack of retention, the overinflation of prices, and the failure to deliver on these massive promises that they made of these swamp juices, from some other foreign exotic country. This is not this opportunity. This is just promoting food grown here in Australia by the wonderful produce from down south, from near Manjimup and all that. We just marvel when we go down there and we finally see what sort of produce we can get if we weren't waiting 10 months for it to come onto our supermarket shelves. And this is the dream we have for Australia. But the dream also, don't forget, is the dream we have for your life, for your clinic, where you can have a life that has passive income and we have more control over your life, more time for your life, more time for the people that you love and you care about. It's not about packing it all up and going overseas. If you wanted to do that, of course you can. But it's about having purpose in your life. And it's about being on that purpose and being on it in a way that's balanced, that gives as much to you as it does to the people that you're already giving to. Look, I needed to share this opportunity with you, and I really hope you don't mind. I mean, it's in your favor to look at this. It's in your best interest. If you don't want to look at it, as far as I'm concerned, you're missing out. But the fact now that I've passed this on to you, I hope that this is giving you a chance, one more way that you can make 2017 a great year for you. Look, click on the link below. Please register. If you have the money and you can do this already, just straight up, it's $3,000 to be a founding advocate. I think at $1,500 you're involved at a very high level as well. If you can make it happen, register now before you miss out. Of course, talk to me for more information. But of course, if this bothers you, this upfront cost, because the virtual cost to you is actually around $0. If you look at my link below, you see how through BAS, through the GST, through your tax, through $300 worth of gifts, and finally through $1,500 worth of food that you're actually getting, the virtual cost to you is $0, but the upfront cost doesn't have to be a barrier. If it's the only thing that's stopping you from doing this, then please talk to me, because there's plenty of ways around this little thing. I'd hate for you to miss out on this, $50,000 a month opportunity just because you couldn't fork up the upfront cost. So this is the short and long version. This is everything mashed into one about this opportunity, and this is the way I've done it to try to get you all the information quickly as possible. Good luck.